Hey, how are you? I'm SliceofOtaku, and I want to talk to you about Pink Diamond and the truth behind her shattering. Now, first and foremost, I want to say that similarly to how Rose Quartz was perceived to be unique amongst quartz gems, I feel as though Pink Diamond was unique amongst diamonds. Because considering how blue and yellow diamond depict the zoo and Pink Diamond's former practices, it's clear that they themselves do not indulge in such behavior. But it seems like Pink Diamond was similar to yellow and blue when it came to upholding appearances. Yellow and blue only display their true emotions when in the company of either their pearls or one another. But it seems like Pink Diamond was even more reclusive with her true feelings. And I say this because of her zoo's true nature. It was said that she abducted humans as trophies of her conquest. But when we actually enter the zoo, we are able to recognize this to be a facade. These humans are pampered, and compared to the presumed primitive nature of humanity at the time where they were hunters and gatherers, in actuality, Pink Diamond provided these humans with sanctuary away from the violence of Earth. And with that, I don't think that Pink Diamond was cut out for her line of work. And based on our past assessments of her mural depiction, we can deduce that she was both the youngest diamond and she had only claimed the Earth and its moon. And remember, gems don't get to decide their existence, not even diamonds.
I never asked to be made!
And so this same pressure to fit your designated role that so many gems have struggled with even impacted a diamond. And you could even argue that she had it the worst. And just because a gem is physically made for a task does not mean that their mentality is. But she knew her obligation and that a lot was expected of her. And so when Rose Quartz staged her rebellion, Pink Diamond had to keep her own kindness in check, because she had a responsibility to discipline her rebellious subjects. And really, when you hear the story from this perspective, it seems as though Rose Quartz is the villain. And that's exactly what they're doing with the current narrative. They're trying to paint Rose Quartz to be more so of a villain. You went from idolizing her to realizing that she is in fact flawed to now seeing her as a murderer. But guys, there is no way it is this black and white. There's no way it is this clear cut. The current narrative is attempting to sway and deceive us so that we're just taken back by the shock value. But the real shocker is that Pink Diamond has already been redeemed. Yes, Pink Diamond did in fact fight for her planet, but as a result, so many lives were lost. And unlike the other diamonds who may just see the casualties as simply a number, I feel as though Pink Diamond would see them as individuals and would respect life, and that's a philosophy that Rose Quartz herself adopted. Pink Diamond had a precious heart, which made her feelings her true weakness, but also gave her the strength to want to end this senseless turmoil.
Countless gems were broken here. It was a maelstrom of destruction and death.
Was this truly what she wanted, to have her subjects kill one another, to have this planet's residents, which she adored, to be obliterated? No. And so she sacrificed herself. She asked Rose Quartz to end her. And although Rose was a warrior, she was not heartless. She refused to shatter any gems beforehand. Even when Bismuth approached her with the breaking point, which would have surely secured her victory, she refused and bubbled her. But Pink Diamond and Rose Quartz knew that as leaders, there was no other way. One of them would have to go, and because Pink Diamond sacrificed herself, she offered her life to end this. Rose chose to honor her decision, and in doing so, she realized that Pink Diamond was subject to the same cycle that she was attempting to break so many gems out of. And so I'm sure her inability to save Pink Diamond plagued her for some time. And I believe it is this same regret that led to lying, which is an entirely different topic for an entirely different video. So yeah, even though Rose shattered Pink Diamond, she was not happy about it. And to most, this would seem like her greatest victory, but for her, it was her greatest defeat. Because when you think about it, she was unable to follow her own moral code, and she was unable to save a gem in need. And so she probably wouldn't allow any of the crystal gems to glorify this incident, to ever talk about it even, because I'd imagine it would get her really upset, like angry, sad, crazy upset. And we really haven't seen that side of Rose before. and her powers are tied to emotion, so I'd imagine it's something that's not very pretty, which sort of conditions the crystal gems to never speak of that incident. To this day, to not speak of it. But still, I think that Rose and Pink Diamond are the only ones who know the full truth, whereas Homeworld and the crystal gems only know the surface level. They know that Rose shattered Pink Diamond. And so it doesn't really matter how many eyewitnesses there were, how many people witnessed this shattering. It's more so about the context and the interaction between these characters that was exclusive to the two of them. And although on Homeworld we may learn more about this specific situation, there's no way that we're gonna get the complete picture from one singular source. And so I'm still betting on Lion for the entire story. But guys, that pretty much wraps it up, and I'm really curious what you might be thinking about all this, because this is a very tragic story, a tragic story that Rose couldn't tell anyone because it would essentially discredit Pink Diamond's sacrifice and possibly tarnish Pink Diamond's name, which the Diamond Authority still holds in high regard. But yeah, if you like the video and maybe even like me, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and have an awesome day. I love you.